Welcome back to another episode of Mom Knows Ball. I'm Melinda King. Some of you know me as Mom, and this is our Jacksonville Jaguar edition of Mom Knows Ball. So, the good news is the Jacksonville Jaguars went into Santa Clara, California, and they handed the 49ers their first defeat of the season. Final score 26-21. There are some themes that are emerging that our defense is beginning to emerge as winning games for us, and that's okay. I am just happy we get the win. But let's break down the components of the game: offense, defense, special shout outs, and then, a few side eyes, and then what's coming next. So, offense is going to always start with Trevor. Let's see what we got. On that first drive, he was perfect. 8 for 8. It led to a touchdown. But then our defense and special teams, they just kind of took over. Our defense was so stingy that they forced 4 turnovers. And I'm not ready just yet to say that our defensive coordinator is building an elite defensive team, but that's pretty impressive. And I know people will say, oh, well, Brock Purdy wasn't 100%. And okay, you took the field, Brock, and we played the team that was in front of us. So, what can I say? 4 turnovers. And we actually accounted for, if I'm not mistaken, 17 points on those turnovers. I'm pretty sure, yes, 17 points on those turnovers. So, I'd like to see a few more sacks, but they are definitely putting pressure on those QBs. So I think that's going to automatically follow. And then let's talk about special teams. Parker Washington ran a punt return back. Ran it to the house, took it to the house, 87 yards. So, yay for that on Parker. And then Bushel Tootin, whose name, I'm sorry, I probably am not saying correct. Bashel Tootin, I think is the right way. He had a 50-yard kick return right before half that led to us getting 3 points. And, when we talk about the offense, their identity is still evolving. We talked about Trevor, going 8 for 8, but then after that we had 4 3-and-outs. And but the good news is Trevor did not throw an interception in this game, and he had thrown an interception in 6 consecutive games before now. And so this is progress, and that's what we want. We just want to keep getting better. Travis Etienne had 124 yards. He was averaging 6.5 yards a carry. We like seeing that. So what are our major shout-outs? Okay, Brian Thomas Jr., he didn't have any drops today because that had been a problem, and he had 7 receptions for 60 yards. Yay! Etienne broke off a 48-yard touchdown run. Yay! Travis Hunter had a spectacular 28-yard reception on 3rd and 15 when we were back deep into our territory. Yay! And can I say it again? How many times am I going to say it? Our defense balled out. They balled out. Okay, what's my side eye? Just something to work on. I'm going to try to do a side eye. Okay. The penalties. So we had 12 penalties for 90 yards. So when you do that, you're probably leaving points on the field. Most of those penalties were on the offensive line. So we just got to work on that. What are we looking forward to? We're looking forward to the Jaguars being on the big stage Monday Night Football against the Kansas City Chiefs. And I just watched the Kansas City Chiefs kind of embarrass the Ravens, which I was super surprised about. So we got to be ready for them. Okay, that's it. That's the Jaguar edition of Mom Knows Ball. Subscribe, like, comment, share. And let us know what you think about us slicing the episodes up into 2 sections. Let us know. I'm Mom. I know Ball. I'll see you next week. Bye.